You don't have to suffer to show suffering. You don't have to be filled with turmoil to show turmoil. Have it in the story. I don't know what goes on in artists' heads, but I think all the great artists loved working. A lot of people say, well, suffering is good for art. Look at Van Gogh, they say. And I say, let's take a look at Van Gogh. Van Gogh didn't go out painting because he hated it or he was suffering. The only time he was happy probably was when he was painting. He painted because he loved to paint. And the rest of his life was pretty miserable. He didn't sell anything. He was broke. A lot of times he's probably really hungry. It's just common sense. Suffering reduces. It's the enemy. Negativity is the enemy of creativity. It's common sense. If someone is depressed, they say they don't even feel like getting out of bed, let alone working.
Fucking sunset, Dad. Fucking sunset. Have you met my cousin? Meet Joe Black. What's up, Joe? Yo, I used to go to the Void a lot. This is where I went. So you ever just paint and you want to paint like a forest? I did a swamp. So then I did a swamp and I'm like, oh, let me do a horizon. Look at that fucking horizon, dude. Oh my God, look at that moon, bro. But yeah, so these paintings came from suffering, man. Man. And I fell into a fucking void. I did. I did not paint this in the void. I painted it with blood. But again, the point is that these paintings were not done when I was suffering. They are based on suffering. Suffering is a catalyst. Possible motivator, I might say. However, you're not going to be doing this shit when you're suffering. This one was blood too. So, all these paintings, my guy, my girls, everybody. I was happy when I made them. I was happy. You don't do shit. You don't want to work when you're depressed. You don't do things. You're not interested in it. But the suffering, like I said, can be a catalyst. You can use it as inspiration, but you're never going to draw from depression as a resource. So just let that sink in, man. For all artists out there in any format, you cannot draw resources from depression. You need to work on yourself, be there for yourself, focus on your mental health, and then you can use the suffering as a topic.